What's up, guys? Michael Lassiter is here with me. He's my faithful uke to always helping me film techniques for the channel. I really appreciate him doing that. And he also helps teach some of our classes, you know. So I want to give anybody here that wants to and that sticks with jiu-jitsu and is a leader a chance to share their information, because jiu-jitsu for me has been about discovery. I've discovered a lot of cool things. I haven't invented anything cool really, because I don't think it works that way. So I want to give him the opportunity to share some of his thoughts. He showed me something last week when we were doing this. I was like, well, that's super cool, dude. I've never really thought about that. And that's also how jiu-jitsu works. So if I can make that point somehow with this video, to start thinking that way, please. All right, I'm going to turn it over to him.
Okay, so if Brian is standing, this is kind of something I just came upon by accident. If you get into this single X, find myself a lot here. I like to play X, and single X is a little bit quicker to get into than just your regular X. But a lot of times, like, I'll have some kind of control on the back of his knee, the leg that I'm going to try to get mangled up. So I'll get here, just a detail on your X, whether it's your traditional X or single. Get your hips off the mat. Brian was talking about this in an earlier video. Being able to be up on your shoulders is important. It's gonna make your guards better. It's gonna keep you from being crumpled up as much, and you'll be able to control their posture better. So if he wants to try to collapse down on me, then my leg strength is stronger than his torso weight, right? So I'm up in here. I've got my heel over his hip into his rib cage. I can push him away easily. Now, one of my favorite things to do is to attack this heel hook if I peel his heel up off the mat. But let's say, like, maybe I'm just not trying to do that right now. I'd rather get him on the ground. So a lot of times you're sweeping them back from this single X position, but I just kind of notice if I have like a lapel or a sleeve, I can take him back the other way. I can kind of pull him over me, almost like a sacrifice throw. I'm already on the ground, and I'll just keep the inside hook, which is basically like a butterfly, and I've got my heel over the top of his hip. I just kind of like peel and look in the direction, just kind of like the same thing when you're doing a escape from mount. You know, you kind of go off that shoulder and look in the direction, put him in this hole over here. So I've got my overhook on his leg. I just kind of like peel him over, and now since I've got like a transition from this foot being on his hip to now it's back behind his hamstring, you can use your hand to kind of like solidify the position. But I just come up with his foot kind of like tucked against my rib cage right here. And then if I want to finish the calf crusher, you can grab the belt, but I've found to just kind of just like bear hug them, just like this. And I go diagonally across. I just bring my hips up until they tap. So one more time real quick. I like X because if someone is standing above you and you're sitting down, this is not a situation you want to be in, but you need options from here just in case you do get in this spot. Just shoot your hips up under them and get here. Once you're here, a lot of times, like, you got two options. If they lean up, put them back, sit them down on their ass. If they bend over, just take the grip they give you. You end up right here. And you'll be able to sit up quicker than they'll be able to fish this leg out. Bear hug them, bring your hips up, you get to finish.
Like I said, as soon as I saw Michael show that, I was like, hey, that's cool. Cora's actually here, my wife, co-owner of the gym. She was like, hey, this was pretty cool. But guys, that's how this works. You've got to think outside the box. You got to keep evolving jiu-jitsu, the sport, the art, the techniques, the perspective, right? And sometimes that's thinking outside the box of the IBJJF rules. You know, I saw somebody put their foot in their opponent's belt, something I've done for a long time to escape mount on the internet. It's a viral video going around. Illegal in IBJJF, great technique. I like it. It's always spoke to me. I just discovered it one day. Then I got in trouble for doing it in a tournament, right? But it's resurged. It comes back around again. And I was really we've been doing a lot of collar drags and stuff, so I really like that technique, man. I appreciate you taking the time to show that. All right, guys, subscribe to the channel. we'll be delivering you videos just like we have. Really no plan to slow down or stop. We're just trying to figure out ways to do it better. We're actually trying to bring you a little better audio, so I'm hoping the videos we did this weekend have a little better audio quality on them. We've been playing with lighting and things too, so be patient with us. We're trying to get better all the time. Thank you.